India has suspended trade across the line of control with Pakistan, and this decision by the Ministry of Home Affairs was taken on Thursday after India received intelligence inputs that trade routes were being misused by Pakistan for illegal inflow of weapons, narcotics and currency. India is now planning to put into place a stricter regulatory scheme. And keeping in mind this concern, leaders from the valley have condemned this move. Former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, slammed NDA government over this decision, saying cross-LoC trade was a legacy of the Vajpayee government's decision to facilitate greater people-to-people contact across the line of control in J&K. Well, this is a big development, viewers, considering the fact that point-to-point trade from across the border now stands suspended as a precautionary measure. From what we understand, India has suspended this trade route across the line of control with Pakistan, a decision that has been taken by the Ministry of Home Affairs on Thursday after specific intel inputs that these trade routes were being used by Pakistan for illegal inflow of weapons, narcotics and currency. Mir Farid joining us on the phone line. Farid, good morning. A big decision being taken by the Ministry of Home Affairs, one that is again going to lead perhaps to a lot of resentment, because already we hear in J&K the political parties are resenting this move. What are the arguments on both the sides, please?
That's right, Afrida. In fact, this would be seen as another one in the line of such decisions that have been taken off late, which will put the normal Valleyite, the common man, the man on the street in inconvenience. Now, a lot of furor already over the highway restrictions. We know, reporting non-stop on that, its fallout and how it has led to sharp criticism from the Valley. Now, this is another decision that may be of a similar nature, where the trade, the cross-LoC trade, which used to happen through Chakandabag and Islamabad, that's in Uri. Both the trade facilitation centers have been shut for now. Okay. And the reason that has been given by MHA is that they have solid reason to suggest that some nefarious activity, which includes weapons and narcotics smuggling, was happening. But what people are questioning is the timing of all the exercise, the time when elections are on. This decision has been taken, though previously there were instances where such acts were caught by the J&K police and law enforcers there. But at that time, no action was taken. So suddenly, what has prompted the Ministry of Home Affairs and what had suddenly gone so wrong that they have decided to take this decision? So several question marks that are being put. And today, you would see the leaders like Omar Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti and various other political leaders are using this as an issue, because ultimately it's election time. So there is South Kashmir elections pending. So you definitely see this issue being raised in public meetings and otherwise by leaders saying that this is another step by the BJP, which is anti-people, and just to ensure that they get some extra mileage as far as elections are concerned.
Right, that's one side, of course, Farid, but on the other side, MHA might argue that security is paramount, and if there are intel inputs, which the government of India is saying they have on certain nefarious activities, like you put it, for the inflow of currency and weapons, that is also a concern, isn't it?
Absolutely, that is a concern, but I believe there is a set mechanism to check that. Each and every vehicle, truck that comes from that side is checked. There is a proper trade facilitation center where there is a screening process. Now, since there was an appeal, or should I say request, from the J&K police and law enforcers to really increase that surveillance with the use of or installation of latest X-rays and other equipment that is worldwide used. And in fact, we were told some time back that already there is a process in place to put those scanners and ensure that the screening is further tightened. But it seems that rather than really doing that, they have taken this step. And as I said, the people won't see it purely to the prism security. They'll see it as a political decision at time of elections by a desperate BJP.
Right. So you're saying instead of tightening up the surveillance and the scanning, decision to entirely stop these facilitation centers, trade facilitation centers, has been taken by the MHA. Mir Farid, thanks.